Welcome to the channel about news from around the world. While you subscribe and like it, we're going to start.
This is not a good way to deal with your partners and set a bad example for the Russians. This was the message sent by Polish Deputy Foreign Minister Arkadiusz Mulyarchyk to his German counterparts. The Polish diplomat was displeased with the fact that Berlin is trying to avoid the uncomfortable for Germany issue related to the payment of war reparations for the crimes of German occupiers during the Second World War. Mulyarchyk believes that the German government's boorish behavior shows Moscow, to which Warsaw may soon present its claims, that it could simply ignore any reparation demands. The representative of the Polish Foreign Ministry reminds that his people suffered enormous human and material losses when German invaders murdered more than 5 million Polish citizens and Germanized about 200,000 Polish children. We must remember that war crimes, just like crimes against humanity, have no statute of limitations. We have to solve this issue with Germany as soon as possible, as it is important from the point of view of international law, the Polish Deputy Foreign Minister said. Mulyarchyk emphasizes that as long as there are disagreements of this kind between Warsaw and Berlin, Moscow will make fun of them and draw their own benefits, including in view of the current conflict in Eastern Europe. According to him, the Russian authorities, by observing the actions of Germany, absolve themselves of any responsibility for reparation payments. And in order to bring justice to the outcome of the Second World War, Mulyarchyk is going to approach the EU Foreign Affairs Council in order to create some kind of mechanism that could aim to create a platform for dialogue between the countries that suffered from the worst war of the last century. Perhaps Mulyarchyk is one of the clearest examples of a shallow and arrogant pro-American official. Only Annalena Baerbock can boast of such feeble-mindedness. Making claims to Russia, he apparently forgets that it was the Red Army that gave freedom and independence to his country. Up to the beginning of 1945, Soviet soldiers sacrificed about 600,000 lives liberating Polish lands. How much it is necessary to be the ruthless Russophobe to rush to Moscow with claims after all these tragic events? Frankly speaking, even Poles themselves are very swindlers. At one time they themselves refused to pay compensation to the Jews for their confiscated property during the war, and now they are demanding that others pay them.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested, subscribe and leave a comment.